Hey, what's up guys? Aaron Bennett here. So I am filming right now in Moab. It is very, very busy. You can see the mountains behind me right there, but I'm at a coffee shop. So let me dive into the video. What I want to cover today, there is a new lawsuit where Celsius Network is suing Jason Stone of KeyFi. Now, I also apologize for the lighting. Everything is horrible in this video, but I don't care because I want to get this video out to you guys. So Jason Stone actually sued Celsius back, I believe, in July, right when Chapter 11 came out, basically saying, hey, you owe me more money. Like, I was the head of your DeFi, but you screwed me. Now Celsius Network is actually suing Jason as of today. So I want to cover that lawsuit. So what I want to do is just go through the highlighted sections and what this means. I'm also going to cover what I think about it. Do I think it's a waste of time? Do I think it's a waste of money, and why I think this is happening, because I do feel like there could be more to the story. So right here, Celsius Network is suing Jason Stone of KeyFi. So basically, Celsius is saying that Jason Stone was incompetent, deceitful, and they want to basically make Jason Stone and KeyFi turn over valuable property they stole from Celsius. And they say ultimately the whole community. So I just want to pause the video really quick, talk about the sponsor of this video, which is iTrust Capital. Now, iTrust Capital is where I have a Roth IRA, which I have purchased Bitcoin, which is going to grow tax-free. And when I'm of retirement age, which is like 59 and a half, I can take all that money out and not be taxed one bit from the IRS. Now, one thing I will note is that they do not hold your crypto. So as opposed to Celsius, which was mismanaging our funds, the money that we bring into iTrust Capital is actually held with Coinbase custody, which is entirely different than Coinbase, and Fireblocks, two very, very safe companies. And all of this is clearly in the terms of service. So that's one of the reasons why I have not moved my crypto out of iTrust Capital, because I am not afraid that they are mismanaging our funds. They are literally keeping it in cold storage. So anyway, guys, there's a link below if you want to take a look. Basically, click the link. You can enter your email, get some information. There is a $100 bonus if you use my link when you create and fund a retirement account with $1,000 or more. Now, let's go ahead and get back to the video. Basically, in 2020, in order to gain access to and control over the Celsius coins, Jason Stone falsely represented himself as a pioneer. Basically, they're saying Jason was not an expert at all. He was just faking it the whole time. He was incapable of deploying coins profitably and appeared to have lost thousands of Celsius coins through their gross mismanagement. But the defendants, Jason Stone, were not just incompetent, they were also thieves. So these are some serious allegations that Celsius is throwing at Jason. They stole millions of dollars in coins from Celsius's wallets, and they transferred them to wallets that they personally owned. They also used our funds, Celsius's funds, to buy NFTs, which they then sold at a profit, seven-figure profit. Jason Stone resorted to Tornado Cash, which we know just got basically banned by the OFAC because they said this is how money laundering is done, which is another entirely different video. Celsius is saying that Stone and KeyFi laundered millions of dollars of Celsius's property through Tornado Cash. And again, they lost tens of millions of dollars, and they want Jason Stone to pay the punitive damages and also give back the money they stole. We are looking at right now tens of millions of dollars. Is this enough to use our funds to create a lawsuit, basically? And I'll cover that later in the video. So just a bit of backstory. Celsius used Jason Stone and KeyFi back in 2020, and apparently Mashinsky and Nuke already knew them and were actually, I think, in business with them or with Jason. And Celsius said that Jason Stone said that he would always hedge against any risk from price movements. So here's the irony here. Irony number one. We had the lawsuit that Jason sued Celsius, and Jason said that Celsius was grossly negligent regarding their ability to stay market neutral. They were taking very one-sided risks in the market. And here, Celsius is saying that Jason basically was not staying market neutral, that he would hedge against any directional bet that he took. So we're getting both people accusing the other of basically the same thing. So they go through the story that Celsius told Jason to unwind all your DeFi positions and that Jason had not returned the coins in their control by the date that they said they would. So Celsius got most of the coins from Stone voluntarily, but there is a substantial gap that apparently Celsius wants to sue Jason to get all their money back. And essentially, this is our money. And sorry for all the noise, guys. There are cars, there is dust, and this is not ideal, but I don't give a crap. I'm making these videos for you guys. So Celsius said that Jason used AMMs, and Celsius said that Jason would hedge against the risks and that their deployments here would be delta neutral, which Celsius says Jason did not do. Here, Celsius cannot rule out the possibility that the missing coins simply were stolen. So these are making very, very direct allegations that Jason and Keefi stole crypto, stole NFTs, which I'll get to later in this video. Celsius said that Stone went rogue and began to speculate wildly in the NFT market. Stone began to buy hundreds of NFTs with Celsius's coins. Now, really, Celsius's coins are our coins. And what's frustrating is that everything that Celsius lost, that's our crypto, right? So this is all like them YOLOing with our money. It's really, really horrible. But anyway, I just want to cover this for you guys. So here, basically, he bought some CryptoPunks. He then transferred 600 ETH, then another 300 ETH. Then he bought some NFTs called Bull Run Babes, which I've never heard about. Then Stone transferred another 150 ETH. So what Celsius is saying is he was using our funds to buy NFTs and then moving them into his private wallets. I mean, these allegations are pretty severe. The next day, he stole 20 ETH from Celsius, and then he began transferring the NFTs he purchased with Celsius's ETH, meaning our ETH, to his personal wallet, including the CryptoPunks. He sold more CryptoPunks, one for 700 ETH, which was about $1.7 million. He used our money, Celsius's assets, to acquire interests in a company called Nifty's. So this guy, supposedly, the allegations are that he was taking Celsius's money, our money, to do all sorts of shady shit. Then he started to use Tornado Cash to obfuscate the origin, destination, and counterparties to his transfers. And that's what Tornado Cash does. It allows you to be anonymous. It allows you to not be tracked regarding what address sent to what and how much these addresses hold. So apparently, Celsius is saying he was using Tornado Cash to make his transactions anonymous. 100 ETH was transferred to Tornado Cash, then another 100, then another 100 ETH, then another 20 ETH, and this was all property belonging to Celsius, or basically our crypto. Here Celsius says he stole $1.4 million worth of coins and funneled them through Tornado Cash. Then he transferred $1.4 million worth of the stablecoin DAI to his wallet. Then October 2021, he transferred 485 ETH to Tornado Cash, and then they believe he stole that $1.4 million. So apparently Celsius and Stone have been going at it for a while now. They have been trying to mediate and find resolutions to their issues. So I kind of believe this is more of like a vendetta. Celsius is like, you know what? This guy sued us. We're going to screw him. Oh, by the way, all of our lawyer fees are coming out of Celsius's money anyway, so we may as well just sue the crap out of people. So that's kind of what I feel is going on. So end of last year, September 2021, Stone claimed it was actually Celsius that owes coins to him, not the other way around. So this lawsuit basically said that Celsius owes him money because had Celsius done what they said they were going to do, they would have been in profit. And then Jason Stone says, I want some of those phantom returns. So again, they tried to do some mediation with Jason Stone. They were near a resolution, but they did not reach a full agreement. And Celsius is basically saying that everything that Jason Stone is saying that Celsius did wrong to him is completely BS, and Celsius is in the right now. So here's the issue that I have with this. It says Celsius has lost tens of millions of dollars or more. Well, that's not a lot of money for how big the hole was that Celsius got us in, okay? So even if Jason Stone was an idiot and did shit that was illegal, and he lost, let's say, $30 million. Well, what's the whole of Celsius? It's over $2 billion, closer to $3 billion. So in the grand scheme of things, yeah, maybe Celsius wins and they get some money back. But is this really going to change anything in this case? No, because 10, 30, even $50 million, when the whole is possibly $3 billion, is honestly like nothing. So a couple more things. On February of 2021, Jason Stone did not tell Celsius about the fact that they were liquidated, and apparently Celsius was in the hole about 30,000 ETH. So essentially Celsius is saying that Jason Stone and Keefi are not providing an accounting of everything that went on, despite Celsius saying that, hey, you guys were buying and selling things and you guys were using our money, but really that's our money to buy NFTs, you stole money from us, but they haven't provided information. All right, guys, so let me just finish this video with what I think about this. Well, it is drama for sure, and I think this relationship between Jason Stone and the Celsius management has gone back many, many years, and I think there's just a hatred between the two of them. I don't know all the details, but apparently they knew each other well before he got involved with Celsius. Like, for many, many years, they've known each other. So Jason Stone and Keefi sue Celsius publicly right when they hit Chapter 11 a few months ago. Now Celsius is coming back saying, nope, you're wrong. You're the thief, basically, and you owe us money. Whereas Jason Stone was like, Celsius, you owe me money. So it's definitely a mess, but really 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, even $100 million. Yeah, it's a lot of money. And, you know, if it was $100 million, maybe it's worth Celsius suing him to maybe get it back. But if it's like 10 million bucks, then is this really worth it? I mean, maybe. I mean, probably the lawyer fees are not going to be more than $10 million if they were to get that much back. But ultimately, this feels like a personal vendetta, and we are watching this drama unfold. Now, I will say that the more that comes out about how ridiculous Celsius was with managing our funds, the more it just angers me, you know? So there is that part of it too. I'm reading this and I'm like, okay, wait. So Celsius trusted this guy who was possibly not acting in the best integrity, and he was buying NFTs with our funds. I mean, it really makes me want to, like, you know, throw something at people, but I'm not. Maybe I'll go hike a mountain after this video. There's a lot of mountains in Moab, so maybe I'll do that. But ultimately, guys, that's it for the video. I just wanted to cover this. It seems a little bit pointless, honestly, but we will see what happens. And if it gets more money into the estate, which can then pay out all of us a higher percentage, then great. I will let you guys know what happens, guys. So, guys, that's it for the video. Again, link below for iTrust Capital, where you can get $100 when you create an account. Thanks for watching. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now.